Welcome back to Unwell Tales. Tonight's story is about a woman who noticed something off, something watching her. Not from the windows, not from under the bed, but closer, much closer. This story is called The Man Who Watched Me Sleep. I live alone. Well, technically I do. I'm a quiet person, keep to myself. Second floor apartment, middle of the building. Secure locks, no crazy neighbors. It's nothing special, but it's mine. I've always liked nighttime. It used to make me feel calm, safe even. Until last month. That's when the dreams started. At first, it was subtle. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, heart pounding. No noise, no light, just a feeling, like I wasn't alone. I brushed it off. Maybe stress, maybe my imagination. But the dreams kept coming. A figure, standing at the end of my bed. Not moving, just watching. He never did anything. He just stared. Week 2, I started locking my bedroom door. I know how silly that sounds, locking yourself in, but it made me feel better. Until I woke up one night and the lock was undone. I swore I'd locked it, swore, but I was tired. Maybe I just thought I did. The next night, I set up my phone to record while I slept. Just to prove to myself there was nothing there. 8 hours. Total darkness. I watched the footage on fast forward the next morning. Nothing. Nothing. Until 3:12 a.m. The door slowly creaked open and something stepped inside. I paused the video, backed it up, frame by frame. A man, tall, pale, wearing something dark, maybe a coat. His face, blurry. Like the lens refused to focus on him. He walked to the edge of my bed and stood there, motionless, for over an hour. Then he turned and walked backward, out of the room. I couldn't breathe. I ran, grabbed my keys, left my apartment. I didn't come back until daylight. I called the police. They searched. No signs of forced entry. They said it must have been a prank. Or maybe I staged it. They didn't help. But he came back. The next night, same time. I stopped sleeping, stopped eating. Friends told me I was just burned out, that it was sleep paralysis, maybe a breakdown. So I did the one thing I swore I'd never do. I asked my ex, Ben, to stay over. The first night, he laughed. "You're being dramatic," he said. "There's no one here." He fell asleep quickly. I didn't. Around 3 o'clock a.m., I felt it again. The air changed, heavy, cold. Then, Ben sat bolt upright, staring at the door. "What?" I whispered. But he didn't answer. He just started crying, silent tears streaming down his face. And then he whispered, "He's in here with us." Ben left before sunrise. Wouldn't answer my calls after. Blocked me on everything. I stopped going to work, stopped answering the door, but I kept the camera running. I now had 6 recordings of him, always at 3:12, always standing there, but he was getting closer, each night, an inch or two nearer. By the 6th video, he was at my bedside, leaning down. The last frame, his face, so close to the camera, I swear, it was smiling. I took the footage to a priest. He watched one clip and turned pale, told me to leave, said there are things we aren't meant to see, things that invite themselves in when you acknowledge them. He warned me not to record anymore, not to speak to it, to forget it, but I can't. I saw him. He's real. Last night, there was no video. I didn't need one, because I woke up, not to silence, but to breathing, right next to my face, hot, slow, measured. I couldn't move. Couldn't scream. Then I heard it whisper, right in my ear. "I've always been here. Today, I'm not at home. I'm recording this from a motel 2 towns over. I left everything behind, but I woke up an hour ago. On the mirror, written in steam, was a message. You forgot me. And the worst part, the mirror was clean when I went to bed. Thank you for listening to tonight's tale. If you're still watching, be sure to lock your door tonight. You never know who might already be inside. Until next time, This was Unwell Tales.